Welcome to everyone joining in right now. We'll be getting started in a few minutes.
Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami ilondoloze 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 zungangishilana.
I'll be asking you to advance the slides.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I got that.
Ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami.
All right, we're good to go. Next count.
Okay. Well, first, I want to thank you. I want to thank everybody, and a very heartfelt welcome to everybody from across North America who's been able to personally join us in virtual space this afternoon, and to all of what is a tremendously awesome network of supporters for the kickoff of our very first Innovation Challenge competition weekend. All of you are really, I'm starting off with all the thank yous and appreciations and acknowledgements. And I know it's always dangerous when you do that because you're bound to leave somebody out. But we have to say from the bottom of our hearts at Iyai that it is all of you and our tremendous participating youth who bring the expertise and the resources and the commitment that makes our work to inspire young people to choose transportation and infrastructure careers to become tomorrow's leaders and entrepreneurs and skilled workforce. You're the ones who really bring the magic sauce to the table. And there is no way that we could do this work without you, okay? And at the end of the day, for all of us, whether or not a youth ever directly works in transport or in another infrastructure sector, we hope that their participation in our programming and hearing and working with you will help them to personally care about and practice the importance of community engagement and public service. So Isaiah, if you will take us to the next slide. So we're always big on what is the message, okay? And the message for us in all of this, like I said, this is the first time that we have ever actually had the Innovation Challenge, is reimagine, but it was rewrite normal. Our youth really spoke to us a couple of years ago when everybody kept talking about we're finally going to be getting back to normal, They actually, it was a wake-up call. They actually said to me, they said, Doc, what in the heck is everybody talking about going back to normal? Okay, which normal are we going back to? Okay, are we going back to the normal that da-da-da and da-da-da and da-da-da and da-da? Or is this not really the clarion call, the wake-up call for us to really define, capture, and work on the opportunity to really not to reimagine, but then to, at this point, actually to get into the business of redefining and rewriting normal. And so that's the foundation of the innovation challenge and the theme, if you will, and it comes all off of UN principles and the strategic plan of US Department of Transportation, and the Canadian National Program has a very similar set of goals and objectives, but it's really sustainable mobility in an equity-centered new normal. So all of the challenges that are the local challenges are in some way or another directly related to that overarching theme. What do we think is so important about the challenge? And I'm going to talk a little bit because this is, like I said, the first time we actually put the challenge into the program. And we're so glad that you're here to help us launch the challenge weekend. Okay, but I want to make it clear too, it's only one element of a three-legged stool. But what's so important about the challenge is that it directly engages and respects youth voice, ideas, and action in problem identification, planning, and decision-making within their respective communities. And that's really, at the end of the day, I always laugh, you all have heard me, we ain't the it, okay? It is the work that we are able to help to support communities, people, society in terms of achieving outcomes. And that's the community building aspect of the work. And once we can help to make those connections, okay, those connections, you start asking young people what they like, and listening, and they start getting to the table and doing all these things, it's almost like it's a slam dunk, okay? And then, as importantly, what the challenge does is that it very much helps our young people and young adults to be able to build their professional and personal life success skills. And it personally exposes and connects them with you, with industry professionals at all levels, buddies, mentors, coaches, along with important voices, constituencies, relationships, and connections. So the innovation challenge. Now let's go to the next one, So this is the big challenge weekend, but in addition to that, we have had two other elements of this program, one of which is concluding, and that's the career awareness element of the program. And we have a fun career awareness trivia contest planned this evening, okay? And the winner of that contest, to be a winner, everybody can participate, but to be a winner of the prize, it has to be an individual who is 25 or under, okay? And then another one that you're going to be hearing us continue to talk about is an element called critical conversations. And that critical conversations piece is really intended to directly engage youth and help, so we can listen to them, really share with us what are their ideas and thoughts about how we directly address the issue of the workforce challenges, which are very serious workforce challenges that we're facing across the country, and in the nation as well as Canada, okay? And what is it from their perspective that's very attractive about our careers, they wish they knew more about? And then what is it about our careers that really is not attractive, they don't like it, and they actually have a lot of good ideas about what we might do differently, better, change, whatever. And that's the purpose of critical conversations. Two components of it is a very broad-based survey. And so we're going to be giving you the opportunity, everybody the opportunity to complete and all that. And then in addition to that, all of the local host organizers that are a part of this program, we have specific focus groups. Once again, to say, not that there hasn't been a lot written on it, But and the Bar Foundation, I really want to acknowledge them on this because this is where they were very interested. But we haven't really come across anything that's a really major, comprehensive piece that takes it from a youth-centered perspective. Well, I'm the one you want, one of the ones, the groups you want. Please talk to us and let us be able to very richly share with you what we think and how we might do some things differently. So those are the two elements, and one of our breakouts will be on the survey. Now, I'm gonna, this is one of those that I can't, this program would not be possible without our local organizers, our local host organizers, and each of the local host areas. And when you say local, in Arvin, we have everything from statewide systems to big regional consortium to individual regional authorities and all that, because that's who we are. Okay. But these are the local organizers, and we are just absolutely couldn't say enough about how wonderful it is that they really stepped up to wind up being the leads and the anchors in each of their communities, and all of them supported by different groups within their respective local areas. I want that each group is going to be talking a little bit later because we want them to have a chance. We go across 4 time zones. This is all in virtual space. And so much of the work that has taken place, people have been doing in their own local area. And this is an opportunity as well for them to meet each other. But I know that I can't recognize everybody, but I know that people made mention, they said, Bev, we've intentionally got this person speaking or whatever, but we have some folks that are at our executive level that we know or think will be joining us this evening for 10, 15, 25 minutes or whatever. So I want to do a shout out to some of them. If you Michael Jones, I think Michael is on the call. He's the deputy general manager at BART. Inez Evans, okay, at Indigo in Indianapolis. And oh my goodness, Inez she's been a presenter, and she's been a presenter in some of the sessions and that. We're pleased to have her here. And I want to come back for a minute with Mike Jones and Bart, okay? Because you'll see that we have the MTC that takes all that room up down there, which is a Bay Area Regional Consortium. But I really want to call out, which we're thrilled with, and they'll explain more about themselves, but I really want to call out the leadership, particularly of Bart, Mike, Bob Powers, their GM, and Mike Hirsch over at AC Transit, who were the first 2 general managers in the region who really stepped and said, we want to do this, but we want to get everybody else to wind up getting engaged too. And as a result of their leadership, okay, that's what you see in front of you, which is the Bay Area Regional Consortium. And they'll be speaking about that a little bit later. So delighted that he's been able. Nat Ford, okay. Now Nat cannot come in. You'll hear me talk about Nat quite a bit today because he's here, but he can't even come online, okay. But Nat Ford, who is general manager, CEO at Jacksonville Transportation Authority, from day one, he's been a bit of a co-conspirator, if you will, on this, a real partner. And his team are really playing a very pivotal role with us. And Greer's going to talk about it a little later on the critical conversations piece, and has been extremely helpful with us at the national level on really being able to put together an extremely robust career awareness program. So when you see that Greer is a part of the judging panel, it's because they did not do an innovation challenge team for purposes specifically of this, but they've been assisting us very directly on the career awareness as well as on leading the critical conversations. I believe Erin Rogers may be in the house from Omnitrans, and she's the executive director of Omnitrans. Thrilled to have Lori Silvera here with, it takes me down memory lane, Rhode Island Turnpike and Bridge Authority. She's the executive director. If I'm not mistaken, Bim Case, who's the executive director for innovation and sustainability at the Toronto Transit Commission, is also here. Mohammed is going to be speaking on behalf of their team. And I believe that board of directors for AC Transit, Diane Shaw, Director Diane Shaw, may also be with us. I hope I did not miss any other C-suite officials and all of that, but we, once again, the program would not be possible without you, and we just thank you so much. Okay, now I want to go on to the sponsors. Okay, we have a tremendous network, and there have been some sponsors who have been with us since the beginning of our program 5 years ago, and new ones that have come on. I have to start out absolutely our platinum sponsors, okay? And all of these, we have many, we appreciate all supporters, but there are some who have really been contributing sponsors, and that's who in bringing resources to the table. The American Public Transportation Association and Carita Dupree, I believe, is here. Paul Scatellis has already, and in fact, you'll be hearing from Paul through virtual space on Wednesday. He's already done some programming with us, but American Public Transportation Association has been there throughout as a sponsor. The After Emerging Leaders program, they just all from the very beginning, and we are so appreciative of all of the support and the expertise that they provide. And I want to make mention as well that the current chair of AFTA, Dorval Carter, is the president and CEO of the Chicago Transit Authority. And of course, not only in his individual leadership capacity there, but with the association is just tremendous. The Bar Foundation, as I said a little bit earlier, they're out of Massachusetts, and they have very specifically honed in on this whole area of listening to youth, okay? Of listening to youth, and have very much come in on the focus on the critical conversations. And we will actually be issuing a report in the fall that we'll be sharing with all of you. And then HDR, and I believe that Lisa Reese is here, okay? Lisa is Inland Empire HDR, and I will tell you that they hold a particular special place in my heart because they were the first private sector to step forward and say, Bev, come on down. This was 5 years ago. Come on down and have some coffee. Okay, you finally got that nonprofit started. And they have been, I tell you, the Tom Waldron, air between the wings, but have also stepped out to fund our Dr. Juanita Jones Abernathy paid internship, and we have had 2 paid internships and will for this program as well, that will start in September, and they will go through until May of next year, okay? And that has been very much a signature piece of HDR. Gold and silver sponsors, IGO, Matt Minna will be with us. This is Inland Empire on Wednesday. I can't say enough about MTI. In fact, Rohit, we have a Moneta Transportation Institute paid intern who has been able to support the program. The Allen Group, okay, and the Allen Group, a speaker, and then also a sponsor for the program. And I believe that Lehman Abrams is directly here, and we were pleased to have the chair of their board, who's 91 years young, who in fact was one of our Lunch and Learn series, and then Old Bev Scott and Associates. Okay, so anyway, so those are our sponsors, and once again, very appreciative. Now I want to go to, we keep talking about this career awareness part, okay? And there are a lot of people in this room when I say that we bring the best. Okay, so I want to do a couple of shout outs for one, all of the panelists. And I know that there are the contributors, and I know that there are some in this room, and I want to highlight them and ask them to just put a hand up. I think we're pleased to be able to have Janet Walker Ford here. She kicked off our first session. Janet, an unbelievable professional in and of her own right, and then also the chair of Women's Transportation Seminar. And in that respect, I just want to make a point that in our programming, there are, not only do we have national support, but for example, WTS Inland Empire, WTS in Colorado, they are working with, when we say who's this expanded network, these teams, okay, embedded within these teams, you also see the active work of these professional associations that are in there as well. So Janet, thank you very, very much. I believe that Chris Liben is in the room, and oh boy, I've seen enough of him over the last year or so. But Chris, these were a set of transportation research board sponsored webinar series. We got all the speakers, all the content, all of that, and competed for it. And we were thrilled when they accepted. Chris Liben is the Chief Sustainability Officer at LA Metro. And he also is the chair for the transportation chapter of the National Climate Assessment Report, which is a congressionally mandated report that comes out every 4 years. Unbelievable, unbelievable. And then a host of speakers. And then Nat Ford, innovation, and he was also the chair of Transportation Research Board at that time. And Jermaine Gibson, I hope that Mr. G is in the room, okay? Because he has just been, along with Amalgamated Transit Union, he is the Director of Workforce Development for ATU, and has just been absolutely, as his ATU, a tremendous resource for us, an advisor throughout our programming. And you'll see that we were very pleased as well to have the Toronto ATU 1587, if I'm not mistaken, that was also a part of our Lunch and Learn series, but just tremendous depth. Alva Carrasco, okay. Alva couldn't be here today, but she said, Bear, please. Alva Carrasco, she's with Burns Engineering, but she is also the chair and the president of Latinos in Transit. Okay, so this is the kind of weaving that we try to do. And I think I got everybody who was here or said, Bev, I'm coming. Okay, now I want to go to just really okay there. And Lynn has been amazing with the Colorado Airport, with the Colorado cohort. They'll talk about it when they come up, but they've been, see, that's how you weave and you knit. That's what you call networking and personal professional development at a different level. Okay. These are some of our, we went then to a Lunch and Learn series, and we really tried to have the face of and voices of young people built all the way through this as well. And so let me quickly, another partner that I must acknowledge is the Transit Workforce Center and the Transit Workforce Center / International Transportation Learning Center. And Jack Clark, I think Jack may have been able to join us, Dave Stevens, his team. They have been throughout Iya's existence, unbelievable resource, expertise, and all of that. And in fact, we're responsible with the Minetta Transportation Institute and Dr. Karen Philbrick for literally putting on one of the panels and the sessions that we had. Erica Ahimi is in the house. I think Erica, she is a co-executive director. She's out of Birmingham, Alabama, and she's a co-executive director for one of the best equity policy groups in the country, and that's Jobs to Move America. Desi Hall was their speaker. And of course, the APTA Emerging Leaders, as I talked about earlier. And then I can't say enough about April Rye, okay, in the Conference of Minority Transportation Officials. And again, the Toronto chapter of COMTO, the Chicago chapter of COMTO, the Northern California chapter of COMTO, the Boston chapter of COMTO, and I'm sure there have been others, all of them have been very fundamentally involved with the local host organizers in their communities. to help with the work taking place with the youth engaged. Now I've got to move myself on because I got 5 minutes, okay, and they're keeping time on me. Now I come to our prestigious group of judges, okay, and I believe that all the judges are in the house, okay, say it's a judge in the house, the judges are in the house. So these are our judges for the challenge, okay. We are honored to have Leslie Rogers, who agreed to be the chair of the judges panel, and his reputation, every one of them are just consummate professionals. Leslie is the retired, supposed to be retired, but retired USDOT Regional Federal Transit Administrator, and just an unbelievable transportation executive. And Leslie, thank you so much for being the chair. Alicia Kane, okay, who is with Cubic Transportation Systems, and she brought. We were trying to get good, really great folks, but then also with a thought of the expertise and skill sets that would come to the table, so that we would have that kind of expertise in the room. And Alicia, thank you so much. She also is on the leadership within AFTA on the tech committee, but she also heads UMO Solutions and Market Development. Andrew Brennan, I believe Andrew's in the house, and they've been reading all the entries. They've been doing all the written entries and everything so far. Andrew Brennan is HNTV's vice president and a national transit and practice consultant. He's in Boston, but just an unbelievable planner, environmental justice, the whole nine. Greer Johnson Gillis, our chief of infrastructure, okay, at that innovative Jacksonville Transportation Authority. And I can't ask for a better partner to be assisting on this whole thing with the critical conversations. Thank you so much, Greer. And Julia Gessner. We definitely wanted to make sure that we had additionally some in the house, okay, and Julia, TransDev U.S. Director of Administration, but she is also representing AFTA's emerging leaders, okay? And we were just absolutely thrilled to have her there. So and then I'm quickly go through, I'm gonna fool you, I'm gonna be on time. We have an amazing, we call ourselves small but mighty. We have an amazing team. I have a wonderful, wonderful board of directors, okay? And that's the team, that's my board up here. And then our creative director, Sean, marketing and communications, Naomi Tepper. For those of you, Isaiah is like extended family. He is also an Iyai alum. He's out of Chicago, graduated from University of Illinois at Chicago, and was with me during our Chicago program. And then we have a new entrant, and this is thank you, Minetta Transportation Institute, San Jose State University. Rohi has joined us, and now I really have to get all my okay, Rohi, you get to get off mute to say your last name so I don't slaughter it, okay? Okay, he's not going to do that. And now I am absolutely thrilled to turn to and we'll end up with I want to go to our speakers, okay, which are all of, we asked each of our teams, okay, and our local organizers to just introduce themselves, spend about 3 to 5 minutes to introduce themselves. We told it, keep it light, okay? We're not doing PowerPoints and all of that. And so I think the first one that we have up, I'm gonna call it Mighty AC Transit, okay, you know what I'm saying, if I'm not mistaken. And so Sabran and Joy, but I believe it's going to be Sabran Flanau, okay. And let me turn the mic over, if you will, to AC Transit.
Thank you so much, Dr. Scott. Excuse me. Good afternoon. My name is Sabran Flanau, and I am AC Transit's Human Resource Executive Director. AC Transit is the largest public bus-only system in California and the 3rd largest bus-only transit agency in the United States. AC Transit's mission is to deliver safe, reliable, sustainable transit service that responds to the needs of our customers and community. We are based out of Oakland, California, and AC Transit has multiple facilities throughout Alameda and Contra Costa counties. AC Transit makes bus service available to 1.5 million East Bay residents with our 364 square mile service area. We operate a fleet of 640 buses, 6 facilities, and we are a leader in the zero emission bus technology. AC Transit is proud to be a local sponsor for the Pilot Youth Innovation Challenge program and fortunate enough to have a strong team with the agency who have taken on this project. I want to take a moment to introduce the AC Transit staff to all of you. Some of you may know, and some are present on this call and some may not be present, but I'm going to mention them anyway. First, Joy Ramos, the project manager and lead point person for the Youth Innovation Challenge program. Chris Durant, assistant director of maintenance, and Jose Vega, ZEB program administrator, who have been resident subject matter experts for the program. Cecil Blandon, the director of maintenance, and Dwayne Crawley, director of transportation, who represent AC Transit operations leadership. Janice Pickett-Lacey, human resources director, who represents HR leadership, and Mike Hirsch, AC Transit general manager, all who have provided overall leadership and guidance for the district on all strategic initiatives. I'd also like to introduce Vice President Diane Shaw, who is also attending on behalf of the board of directors. And of course, to our 6 program participants, the Z unit, who have taken on the challenge of the great, who have taken on the challenge. They are Adrian Vega, Gregory Jackson, Kevin Washington, Carl Beulah, McCasey Moore, and Marlo Gayton. It's been a fast-paced whirlwind, 2.5 months for them, learning about ZEB, and more importantly, taking what they have learned about a very complicated topic and coming up with a vision on how they can make an impact to their community and peers. All of them have a connection to AC Transit, either as an employee, family member, rider, or someone in AC Transit's larger area. I really want to acknowledge their extraordinary efforts and energy that they put forth in creating a social media campaign that resonates to what is important to them. After learning about ZEB, they utilize marketing and social media to spread awareness about the importance and the impact of ZEB to the community. They work with AC Transit marketing team to create bus ad cards, social media posts, and stories to put together a short video. And most importantly, they presented to a local high school in Oakland, Skyline High School, to share what they learned about ZEB. This group is looking forward to presenting their project on Saturday. And most importantly, again, thank you to Dr. Beverly Scott of Iyai team and to all the sponsors for investing in this important program. We look forward to future partnerships and collaborations. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is wonderful. I can't wait until tomorrow. Okay. Righty, I see. Now we're going to, I think Rovon is here. Rovon Graham is here for CTA, okay, the Chicago Transit Authority. And it works at Chicago Transit Authority. Is also the president of the Compto chapter there. And I wanted to make a note, okay, that when it comes to partners, they said, look, we really want you to highlight L3 Agency. It's an MBE marketing firm that is in the Chicago area that really stepped up at no price to them, no cost, with just all kinds of support. And I believe that the founder and CEO, Larvetta Lofton, may be in the house. And once again, when it came to the top, they said, no, you got to say something to acknowledge L3 Agency and the work that they've done to support our youth. Okay, so with that, Rovon, I'm going to turn it over to the mighty CTA. Okay. Rovon.
Rovon, your camera and microphone, it says they are enabled. Oh, okay. You send the chat.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is Brian going to speak? Okay. So Brian is okay, Rovon. Okay. Brian Robinson is going to speak for the group.
Awesome.
Okay. Come on in, Brian.
Yep, here he comes.
Can you hear me?
We got you, Brian. That's it. You can tell we're working people.
Absolutely. My apologies. Getting ready for our Pride weekend here at Chicago Transit Authority. But speaking for our president, Rovon Graham, I'm a secretary of Compto Chicago and a former president of the organization. So what Rovon is good at, he learned from myself. But welcome everybody. I just want to congratulate everybody for joining and being a part of this I want to use the word incredible as I listen to our team that's going to present here. Here's innovative thought in the area of marketing, listening to their program and their intro to how to make transit better when it comes to marketing it. Incredible comes to mind, and I'm sure that the judges and everybody who gets a chance to hear it will feel the same way. But here at the Chicago Transit Authority, obviously one of the largest in the nation, we're putting out about 1,800 buses and 1,500 trains a day, transporting about 1.6 million of our people. And we're just glad to know Dr. Scott and Iyai and just being a piece of part of what she's accomplished and done in our young communities. And just putting me next to her has put me next to young adults and young future professionals and Compto members that are just give me hope to what we're doing and what our society has to look forward to in these young incredible leaders that we're presenting to you today. I just want to thank everybody again for being here and for our president, Rovon Graham, Bill Compto. We'll have April here next month to present our scholarship awardees, and we're can't wait to get her in town. But congratulations again to everyone. Good luck with your teams, and let's get at it. Thank you, Beverly.
Okay, thank you so much, Brian. Just very much appreciated in Rovon. Next up, we have that Denver Regional Transportation, the mighty RTD is coming up. And now, if I mess up, I hope not. Chisong Sherpa, okay, who is one of the members of their team, is going to make the opening remarks, if you will, for Denver RTD.
Thank you, Dr. Scott, and you got my name correct. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Chisang, and I'm a talent acquisition specialist at RTD Denver. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing our remarkable RTDU team, a diverse group of talented individuals hailing from 4 different countries, including Nepal, Mexico, Ethiopia, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and now permanently living in Colorado, US. Together, we're thrilled to present.
Oh, sorry, I think it's something else. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. Together, we're thrilled to present our collective efforts that we have worked on for this career awareness challenge since the beginning of this year. So let's begin by introducing our team members. First up is Burjan Damandir, a recent graduate from the Metropolitan State University of Denver. Burjan is an exceptional RTD HR intern, contributing her skills to talent acquisition, community services, and youth engagement. Her dedication and fresh perspective have made a significant impact to our team. Next, we have is Atika Abdul Hakim, who is also an RTD HR intern. Atika is currently pursuing her studies in business administration at the University of Colorado, Denver. Her commitment and enthusiasm in the field of HR have been evident, and we're thrilled to have her in our team. Another amazing member is Evelyn Perez, an RTD intern as well. She specializes in recruitment and expanding community participation and fostering meaningful youth voices. Evelyn's dedication to creating diverse and inclusive space within our workforce is truly inspiring. Last but certainly not least, allow me to introduce Jesus Quinones. Jesus is an RTD talent acquisition specialist focusing on recruitment and empowering diversity within our organization. He's also my colleague, and his expertise and passion for fostering an inclusive environment has played a crucial role in our team's success. Our youth team is further supported by a team of exceptional RTD staff mentors, including our General Manager and CEO, Devraj Johnson, our Civil Rights Director, Carl Green, Our staffing and recruiting manager, Don Roniak, and our lead civil rights specialist, Vivian Morales. Additionally, we would also like to thank Alba Carrasco, President of Latinos in Transit, Kelly Majorana and Tara Burke from WTS Colorado chapter, and Jake Studemeter, RTD Research Manager. Their guidance and expertise have been valuable throughout our journey. In conclusion, we're immensely grateful for this opportunity to participate in this challenge, and we're dedicated to sharing our learning, insights, and best practices with other transit agencies across the country. By doing so, we hope to inspire and guide them in their own endeavors to address workforce shortages and promote youth representation. Thank you so much for your time, consideration, and unwavering support. From all of us here at RTD, we're incredibly excited for this upcoming events and truly believe in the bright future ahead. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Chelsea. We are very, very, very thrilled. That's it. Thank you. I can't wait for tomorrow. Okay. Now, we're going on to the Indianapolis, to Indigo, okay, to the Indianapolis Public Transportation Corporation. And I believe Ibrahim is going to make a few comments on behalf of Indigo. Ibrahim, are you in the house? Ibrahim.
I do not see him. No.
Okay, we that's okay. We keep moving and then we'll come back. Okay, so and Ibrahim, if you're in the house, just say something or put something up. Okay, and we'll come back. Okay. Jacksonville Transportation Authority, and that is Greer Johnson Gillis.
Hello, Dr. Scott. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. And I am representing our visionary CEO, Nat Ford, who is a friend and a partner with Iyai. And as you know, is someone who promotes diversity, that promotes young people and the growth of young people, and promotes innovation. So let me tell you a little bit of what we're doing here at the JTA, because we've embraced innovation, because we know what it means to take the industry to the next level. And innovation does that for us all, with advancements in technology, sustainability, workforce development. Really, everyone that we're trying to glean from this innovation challenge, they're the future in public transportation. And we recognize that wholeheartedly at the JTA. And that's one of the reasons why we stood out first and foremost with our Ultimate Urban Circulator, our U2C program. It's our autonomous vehicle program. Being able to put autonomous vehicles in Jacksonville, Florida, Northeast Florida, we feel that this really will be the key to innovation, and many of the young people that we're going to be engaged with throughout this challenge, they're probably going to be the ones that are going to help us all be able to deliver this type of service nationwide. You know, one of the things we're doing with this autonomous vehicle program, we're working with global AV vehicle manufacturers so that they can build their manufacturing facilities right here in the US to support public transportation. And they'll be able to, once they build them in the US, export them to globally, all across the world and in Europe. Guess what? The young people we're working with today, they're going to be on the front lines of being able to do that. We're already partnering with Florida State College here in Jacksonville to be able to train the young people with educational curriculum to get them ready for working in the autonomous vehicle industry. But then we're also being able to test out autonomous vehicles on a test track right there at this local college, as well as on our own Armsdale Test and Learn facility. But we couldn't do this unless we're supporting the youth of the day. And that's why we are strong partners with Dr. Scott and what she's trying to do. And although we didn't participate in this innovation challenge, we will be participating with our interns on the critical conversations. I know I get that mixed up, Dr. Scott, the critical conversations challenge later this summer. And we too, Dr. Scott and everyone, are partnering with our local Compto chapter, Compto Jacksonville. So we're coming together to be able to headline the critical conversations with our interns. We have 37 interns here at the JTA They came on a little late this year for us, but nonetheless, we're going to say, hey, we're going to lean in with Iyai as we go through this together and continue to work and promote the future of public transportation with our interns here, and as well as what we're doing with all of you. And with that, I'm going to close out, Dr. Scott. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, thank you so much, Greer. It's such a pleasure. I tell you, we're really excited. Now, I know I've been getting notes from the mighty MBTA. I do not know they were practicing, okay? Because I know I am going to give people back some time because I know it's 3 hours ahead for some. So, Claudia, if you are here, you or Pam are here, or Mela are here, speak now or forever hold your peace. Or if you all are still practicing, I'm going to move on to the Metropolitan Transportation Commission. Okay. I've had notes, but I haven't. Okay, let's go to the Metropolitan Transportation Commission, Bay Area, and that is Luz Campos.
Good afternoon. Thank you. And I am very excited to be here with you to introduce the Bay Area Consortium for the regional Bay Area. So I am Luz Campos. I am the Compliance and Outreach Specialist at MTC. MTC is the Metropolitan Planning Organization in the San Francisco Bay Area, for those that you don't know. So for us, it's a little bit earlier. Thank you for that. We have a robust transit system with more than 27 transit operators and over 20 million transit trips taken monthly in the region. So transit is foundational to meeting our Plan Bay Area 2050 goals to achieve a more affordable, connected, diverse, and healthy Bay Area. So at MTC, among all of our transit operators, we understand that a strong workforce to support public transportation is the key to be able to survive and thrive. So with that, public transit is in a challenging moment, trying to get back to a new normal after COVID. That has been the essential mode of transportation for workers during the pandemic. So for transit to survive and thrive going forward, we need to do things better, be a better system for our riders, and to attract the talented workforce for the next generation. So this is where our innovation team comes in. We couldn't have done it all by ourselves at MTC. We had another 7 transit agencies that were working with us. And today, Linton Johnson from BART is joining me, and I will pass it on to you, Linton.
Thank you, Luz. I don't have a speech prepared. I was just told to jump on this call, but I want to let everybody know, if your team is bringing their A game, our team's got an A+ game. So I'm just telling you, we got an amazing team. They are going to give all of you all a run for the money. You guys are just going to be wowed by them. These guys have actually developed, maybe I shouldn't give their secret away.
No, don't.
I'm not.
Nicholas is actually here, and
it's unbelievable what these kids have done. And I'm so excited, and I can't wait to take home the first place prize. And I'll share it with everybody else, but it's still ours.
Right.
But I gotta let you know, these youth are killing it. Bring your A+ game if you can, because we got our A+ game coming on. See y'all this weekend.
That's it. I love it. The energy in the room. It's like, there's some competition going on here.
Bringing it on, yes.
Okay. I'm just waiting. I know it's going to be exciting. Okay. The next up we have is Omnitrans. Okay, and I believe is Suzanne. Are you in the room? Okay, there she is. Okay, there's that mighty Suzanne. That's it.
Well, I don't know if I can follow that. My goodness gracious.
You can always follow. We're gonna lead.
So I'm Suzanne Pfeiffer. I'm the Chief Administrative Officer at Omnitrans, and I don't have a formal speech prepared, but I do want to say some exciting things that are happening at Omnitrans is we are building our second BRT line, and we also have recently ordered our first hydrogen buses. And so we're in the process of going out to build a hydrogen fueling station. And so those are some exciting things. We've been working directly with Valley College. Dr. Vanessa Thomas, I don't believe she's on, but she's been one of our supporters. And we have recently started an apprenticeship program in our maintenance department. And we're also working on I don't know if Jermaine Gibson is on, but we're also working with the National International ATU and doing a operator mentorship program. Some of our other participants in the community are Mara Montalago from the Youth Action Project and Deborah Mustaine from Riverside Community College. And they were very helpful in helping us prepare for the Innovation Challenge and help us get our students on board. Our CEO, you mentioned earlier, Erin Rogers, she was not able to make it on at the beginning. She may be hopping on a little bit later. I also want to thank Jeremiah, Nicole and Marcos and Anna from the Omnitrans staff. I think Marcos is the only one who's on today. And then I also want to thank our students. I know some of them are on, but you'll meet them all tomorrow, hopefully. Lovely Alvarez, Bavish Balsar, Morris Cabrera, Annette Garcia, Devin Mitchell, Robert Velasco, and Ezra Montalago. So I'm very excited to be here. And when Dr. Scott came to visit Erin and myself a couple years ago, I think she promised us that we were going to Brazil or somewhere, but
Is that right? No, what that's
I don't know about, so here I am at home today, but that's okay. Thank you. We're very excited to participate.
Oh, Suzanne, thank you so much. And I know you were actually planning to do something today, so it's very much appreciated. That's it. Now we're going on the other side. We're going going to the East Coast, and this Rhode Island Turnpike and Bridge Authority, RITBA, okay, with Lori Silvera. And I mean, this is going back. So, and I'm telling you, they sent me a note. They had a breakfast. And this was maybe like about a week and a half ago, and their whole congressional delegation, Senator Jack Reed and everything, the youth were at it was unbelievable. So Lori, I turn it over to you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Scott. So it's wonderful to meet all of you today. And I challenge all of you to, we're ready to bring our A++ game tomorrow. So you just wait and see. I don't know who's more excited. I don't know if I'm more excited or the students, some of whom are on this call, by the way. So I have been talking about this program, and it just more than there's a lot of great aspects to what I do at the Turnpike and Bridge Authority, but this program just makes me smile ear to ear. So I also, just to give everyone a little bit of background, the Rhode Island Turnpike and Bridge Authority is a quasi-public entity. We own and operate four of the four major bridges in Rhode Island. Two of them are suspension bridges. One of them is the focus of the project that will be presented tomorrow. But one of the bridges is the Pell Bridge, which is about 54 years old, and then we have an almost 100-year-old bridge, which is the Mount Hope Bridge. And we have two other bridges that are not suspension bridges and 10 small bridges and all the roads that connect all of that infrastructure. I tell people that this entity is three businesses under one umbrella. First is the engineering and maintenance of bridges, both suspension bridges and other types of bridges. The second part is like another language, which is the tolling business. We are part of the Easy Pass system, and which now goes, allows you to travel seamlessly from Maine to Florida and out to Minnesota at this point. And we are all electronic now in tolling, as many of the tolling agencies are. So we're also reading plates and billing plates. So that's another part of our business. And then public finance. We have both motor fuel tax bonds and we have toll revenue bonds issued here. So we're always being accountable to our bondholders and to Fitch and S&P and all of the financial entities that are looking at us and making sure that we're fiscally healthy and that we're doing the right thing, not only today, but where this program comes in, providing for the future. We're very proud that we have recently, through all the federal programs that have become available, we've gotten $100 million in federal funds. That's we went from 0 to 100 million in over the last 2 years. So we're very excited. We have lots of work to do, and of course we're going to need the workforce to do it. It's not all going to happen overnight. Thank you, Dr. Scott, for the opportunity to participate in this. Like I said, we couldn't be more excited. We were really dreaming of programs like this one when we were developing the federal funding submissions that we made to get the 100 million. And I kept saying, I'm dreaming it and I'm writing about it. Now I got to make it jump off the page. And Dr. Scott appeared and made it jump off the page. We have an amazing group of students. We really, I'm just thrilled with this group of students that was, we had some help, as Dr. Scott mentioned, this is a small state. So, we went out looking, and the interim president of the Community College of Rhode Island, Dr. Rosemary Costigan, helped us to put together our team. A professor in the Community College of Rhode Island engineering department helped us to find the students, and they include Nick Brewer, Neftali Rosales Poroch, Chris Green, Ryan Conley, Harold Alexiev, and Carlos Medina Martinez. So that is the team, and you'll be hearing from them tomorrow. And we are, and we've also, by the way, had some great help from WSP, who's one of our consultants, one of our engineering firms that goes way back with this entity in terms of the care and keeping of the Newport Pell Bridge and the Mount Hope Bridge, and also AECOM has been wonderful to us. And other than that, I think that's the only credential I left out, and I just feel for Mr. Gibson's benefit, I need to say that I am married to a 46-year member and former business agent of ATU 618. So, and also I'm on the DEI committee of Latinos in Transit. So I'm also thrilled to meet some more people from that entity. Thank you.
Lori, thank you so much. And we're so excited. So this is absolutely, and please make sure and tell Steve hi, because I had the pleasure of working with her husband when I was there years ago, and it really was a pleasure. That's it. Oh my goodness, this is so wonderful. Thank you. And now we have MetroLink up. We're going over to back to Illinois. Okay, and we've got MetroLink that's up, and I believe that it's going to be Ben Castro. Ben, are you in the room?
Yep.
Okay, come on in, Ben. That's it. And I say, just to show you some of, once again, the depth of their general manager. I can't say enough about him, but Jeff Nelson, who also is a past chair, just like Nat Ford, past chair, or chair, as in the case of Dorval Carter of American Public Transportation Association. So the commitment to youth in the sector is just really, and as represented by these leading groups here, is just unbelievable. So Ben, I turn it over to you.
Yeah, of course. Well, first off, thank you so much for organizing this awesome project. I'm really excited to see what everybody produces. But again, my name is Ben Castro, and I'm the transportation planner with the Rock Island County Metropolitan Mass Transit District, or MetroLink for short, because that's a little bit of a mouthful. So, being a Moline native and a QC native, I'm just really excited to kind of to be in this project and to help this great community that I grew up in. Then while MetroLink is kind of like a smaller agency, we're still really mighty. Some of our greatest accomplishments is that our fleet is currently 1/3 battery electric, and that we own and operate a ferry boat service, which is super cool to do in the summer. And then we service 8 total communities and provide about 1.5 million rides a year. Again, I'm just very excited to be here with all of you today to showcase our project and my amazing teammates. And then we're just super excited to participate and to present in this challenge. So my teammates are unable to be here today, but they're all currently Augustana College students, and they are really interested in topics such as urban planning, social justice issues, and things like that. And their names are Amanda Gravel, Carter Thompson, and Sarah Villani. Our project is focused on mobility within food deserts and how transit can be the change in not only with mobility issues, but also social justice issues. Our team focused on locating these food deserts and then coming up with some unique solutions within our community and how we can tackle these issues. And then this project ties in perfectly with Metro's long range plan, and we're very excited to find out different ways that we can service our community. And again, just thank you so much, Dr. Scott, for organizing this project, and I'm really excited to see all the other great projects that come out of it.
Ben, thank you so much. And we're really looking forward to tomorrow as well. Now we have we going way over now. We're going over to the Toronto Transit Commission. Okay. And Mohammed, okay, Ismail, I hope I pronounced your last name correctly. Mohammed is going to be speaking on behalf of as we say, the mighty TTC. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And I did note, I think, and I'm not sure if Ben is still on or not, but once again, you guys have just been, and that's a generic gender thing for me. You've been absolutely fabulous. Okay.
Hi, Dr. Scott. Hi, everyone.
How you doing, Bim? Good to see you. That's it. You all have been wonderful. That's it. So take it away, TTC.
Okay, well, thank you, Dr. Scott. You did get my name right. My name is Mohammed Ismail, and I'm the head of sustainable innovation. And as you can see from my title, that we actually have an organizational structure that is dedicated to promoting and sustaining innovation. Timing couldn't have been better when Dr. Scott reached out to us to partner with Dr. Scott and the Iyai organization as we start in our innovation journey. When she reached out to us, we didn't think we'd be ready. We didn't think we would have enough time to prepare, but we didn't want to miss the opportunity either. And we were so glad that we did. We were very pleasantly surprised by the quality of the work that our challenge team brought forward. And I'm not gonna speak, I'm not gonna say A+ and AAA, and let tomorrow the teams will speak for themselves. Briefly on the TTC, TTC is Canada's largest transit system and third largest in North America. We've been in service for over 100 years. We have a comprehensive integrated network of subways, streetcars, buses that run around 630 kilometers of our city. Pre-pandemic, we carried 525 million customers annually. The TTC is foundational to the mobility network, enabling Toronto's population of more than 3 million to access employment, education, services, and social connection through this integrated mass transit network. Innovation will help us in modernizing our fleet to becoming more green. We are, in fact, like I've heard from others as well, leaders in the zero emission buses, to striving to be more accessible, diverse, and inclusive. TTC employees are committed to delivering the best service to meet our customers' evolving needs. I'm going to quickly introduce our team. Some of the team members are here. Some couldn't make it, but will be here tomorrow for sure. So our team has 4 participants. Zachary Billard, I believe he's here today. He's a service planning and scheduling department. He's a transit scheduler. Amina Balbolia, she's an office services assistant, and she works in the information technology services. Reina Marcinak, she is a co-op student, and she works in the plant maintenance department. And last but not least, Gavin Warasingh, he is a programs and events specialist, and he's in the marketing and customer experience. I also want to mention the mentors, Ike Onoha, he's the program manager for Wheel-Trans, and Michelle Edward, she's a project coordinator for the Wheel-Trans as well. Our sponsors are Rick Leary, he's our CEO, and he is very keen in he knows the value of innovation. That's why he created this function, this organization, and he is also a great supporter of the Iyai's program. Bim Case, he's the executive director, innovation sustainability, and we've seen him today. Also, Adriana Ruiz, she is the coordinator for the Iyai and the TTC. Mary Davidson, she's the senior communication advisors, and Bob Jiganathan, he is the IT analyst supporting us for this. I just want to say that we're really excited. Kind of repeating what I said, we at the beginning we didn't think we can, but we were surprised, and so we're very happy that we participated. And this is gonna be ongoing thing for us, so you can count us on. And we're not here to follow. Thank you.
I like that little. in the spirit. That's it, Mohammed. That's it. Them and please, and Adriana, oh my gosh, she's been absolutely just an angel. So I'm really looking forward to also meeting her personally. And now our last but not least, okay, is I know she was in sessions all day, but Angela Brown with TriMet, okay, in Portland. Angela, are you able to come in for a few minutes? Angela.
I do not see her as of now.
Okay. Well, you know what? Okay. We are I know everybody, I know what everybody's doing. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, I told you we can't give you back too much time, but now what we're going to do, and this has been absolutely fabulous. So thank you to everybody. But now you got work to do. You got work and fun. We have 2 breakout rooms, okay? And because we stay focused, okay, and there's a prize in one of these breakout rooms, okay? So we have one breakout rooms, all seriousness, which is critical conversations, and there's a survey monkey, and it does not take any more than 12 minutes to fill out. And we would like those who go into that room, would they please complete the survey? We got the links and everything ready for you. And then the second half of the 15 minutes in that is a trivia contest on Kahoot, which is on the career awareness part of our program. So we went through and we selected questions that were directly from the Lunch and Learns and from the TRB series. And we will be doing a prize, okay, for the individual 25 and younger, okay, who winds up getting being the winner on the Kahoot. Just to also emphasize the fact that the career awareness piece is a very important element. So we wanted some fun on that. And then we'll be very appreciative as well for responses on the critical conversations. Then in the other breakout room, I have one of the members of my board who's a master Reiki and all this and stuff. And so and this is all thinking about, one's personal and just, mental health and stress and all that kind of stuff like that. We thought that before competition, a very lovely thing to do would be able to have some yoga, meditation, breakout time, and that kind of thing. So that's the other room. So those are your 2 rooms. And now my mighty team told me that I don't have to say anything else because they will close this session. So I'll let you, Isaiah, can you speak to how we do this? Okay.
Yeah, so the breakout buttons should have shown up in the bottom right-hand corner of your guys' screen. If it's not in the taskbar immediately underneath, you might have to click on the More button to see the 2 different breakout rooms. So from there, it's as simple as just clicking on breakout rooms, choose breakout room, and it looks like one person has already gone to the trivia contest. But
Okay.
yeah, click on the choose breakout room button, and you guys get to choose which one you'd like to go to. We will see you
That's
guys
right.
then.
And
The breakout rooms are 30
Right.
minutes each. It's a 30-minute breakout room. So you'll be zapped
30
back.
minute. That's right. And then we're going to bring you back in. We'll do some clapping, congratulations, know who the winner is on the trivia side. And then we're going to chip off our participants for the weekend, the lovely weekend of innovation challenges.
All right. Looks like we are back.
Okay. We're back. So we hope. So how did everything go in yoga meditation?
Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm curious about that. I didn't get a chance to see it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
It was one. Okay. Oh, listen. Well, let me just say this. Well, we're coming out of the survey, and we want everybody to do survey. Okay, so we're gonna leave that on your minds, and then. But we spent so much time. We had a lot of fun in Kahoot. And so we have everybody is a winner. And that's one of the things we really want to stress there. And that's a reason for the program recognition and awards on Wednesday. So let me say a minute about that. Every single team, young person, all of you, mentor, contributor is a winner. Okay. And you're making a difference. Okay. And so what we will be doing is yes, there's going to be a first place winner team and there's going to be a second place winning team. But one of the things that we're going to do on next Wednesday is the 3-minute videos of, because nobody else has seen anybody's stuff except for the judges and our Iyai team. Okay. We're going to do the envelope please piece, but we're going to play the chair of the judges is going to start it by playing the 3 minutes that they viewed and that came in from each of the teams before they make the announcement. And then in about a week or so, we will then post everybody's actual moment in the Shark Tank. Okay, and I'm saying, so that's how we're going to wind up doing that portion. And what it gives me, and so we're going to be very excited. Everybody's going to get, we're going to have little certificates and all that. And we're going to be pounding on everybody. We're giving you like about a week, 5 days to rest. Okay. And we know the holidays coming up, but we coming on these critical conversations, surveys, and everything like a furry. And you all gonna say, oh God, we thought we were through with them. No, no, no. Okay. Now, it also gives us a lot of fun. And Isaiah, if you will take it away, okay, we will also be having the career awareness. We got our winner from the Kahoot, okay?
Awesome, right.
And our winner, we have our 2 winners from the Kahoots, first and second place. We treated this as a component of the program, really as importantly as the challenge itself. And it's more of an idea of a token. And so the first prize winner, and these are for 25 and under, and was actually the winner, okay, is Adrian Vega from AC Transit. And the prize for that will be the same as the first place prize for the Innovation Challenge, and that is $750 USD. Okay.
Way to go, Adrian.
Go, Adrian.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
That's it. No, thank you.
Good.
I'm telling everybody, all your youth, we didn't get everybody into doing 8, but we would like to be able to do the payments by Zelle electronic. So if you will go into Zelle and just register yourselves, okay, all who become winners, and then that's going to be much easier for everybody, for us to just instantaneously almost be able to do this for you once we, get into the awards part. And then the second place winner out of the trivia, a career awareness trivia contest, is Zach Bedard from the TTC. Okay. And so from the mighty TTC. So, and that will be a prize of $250 USD, which is the same amount as we have for the second place winners for the Innovation Challenge. So anyway, so yeah. So
Hey, congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations. And again, thank you to our sponsors who help make these things possible. And so with that, we just want to say, everybody, thank you so much. We will be, we like we say, we have, everybody's got their own times, because we didn't want to, prejudice anything in terms of one team being able, because of the time zone, see another and all that kind of stuff like that. But we are so looking forward to this.
And then also real quick, shall we have a question in the
okay. BART Administrator 2 raised hand. Okay. What's our question? Who is this? Okay.
Oh, I think it might have been accident.
Okay. And so everyone...
No, it's me. It's Linton. Sorry, I was on mute.
Okay. Okay.
The survey seems to be about applying for a bus operator position or frontline worker. But if I'm already employed, do I need to fill this out? Was this meant for me to fill out?
You can. We're still, because it still gives us, we still want the perspectives of, everyone in terms of because we have got major challenges nationally. I mean, every single area, okay, in terms of workforce challenges, and they are very concentrated in terms of frontline essential positions, okay? So we want that. We'll be able to do the sort, Linton, because it pulls up the age and all of that. And so we'll but we're very interested in your perspective as well.
Okay, I'll fill it out.
And so thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I don't think we're giving you back any time, but you all are just unbelievable, and we're so appreciative and look forward. Oh, Sabran, you got your hand up. Okay.
Oh, you're on mute right now.
Not anymore. Hey,
Okay,
just wanted to, I wasn't aware that our executive director of external affairs, marketing and communications was also with us, and that's Beverly Green. So I wanted to make sure to acknowledge her presence and being a part of the call. I wasn't aware that she was on the call when I did my announcement.
Whoop, whoop. Love Beverly.
wonderful.
We
Be-
love
Oh,
Beverly.
Bev, well, Bev Green, you're just fabulous. Okay, well, you know, like I said in the beginning, everybody in the Bay Area Collaborative has been unbelievable, and we're appreciative. But I really have to call out AC and Bart, their leadership to really get this, you know, on everybody else's radar screen. And so thank you so much. And Bev is just absolutely wonderful persons, and we're so appreciative. So thank you very much for calling that out. And hi, babe. Hi. Okay, we're getting ready to go. This is our big countdown. Everybody go eat well, go finish practicing up and all that kind of stuff. And bless you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Good luck,
Okay.
everyone.
Good luck. Good luck. Go for it. I'm gonna learn how to do this. That's
Thank you everyone for joining today. We will see you all this weekend.